What do you think about the turnout today?
It was unbelievable. I'd say easily 2,000 people were here. And from everywhere, there was probably 50 people from the UP that came down. Drove 8-9 hours, they said. The crowd was incredible. Our MC from Woodward Sports just brought the energy to a whole nother level. The kids speakers were so passionate and heartfelt. And then we had Andre Rison call in and address the crowd and give his support. So we have him on board with us, who is an NFL legend.
Yeah.
We have another NFL player, Sean Jordan, who's on the team with us now. And so we have big names. We had
Darren
McCarty come from the Red Wings. So we had a lot of state reps. We had some state senators here. This is all across the board. We had such an amazing crowd of everybody from different schools just scattered throughout the entire state. And we're all coming together. So we're all coming together as one to fight. We can push all of our politics and everything aside. There was no political signs. There was no political flags. There was no divisiveness. And we all came together and fought for these kids. If there's anything we can agree on, it's that we are going to fight together as one for these kids. And that's what the state needs to see, and that's what the nation needs to see right now.
Do you feel like this message is kind of hard to ignore at this point?
I would think if you can ignore 2,000 kids screaming and begging in one place at one time, that's unexplainable. If you can ignore that, I have no words for it, honestly.
And I know there's a possibility of going to court over this. Do you think that's a real possibility?
We have the lawsuit is ready to hit go.
Okay.
It can be filed in 30 seconds. So we were going to file it a couple days ago, but we were having positive conversation with the health department. So we hope that positive, that we can do that. We don't want to file the lawsuit. We have $50,000 that we raised in one day. So we will use it, and we have other donors. A $25,000 donor called me yesterday, another $10,000 donor, and a couple $5,000s. That we're going to keep pushing, and we'll keep filing we'll keep doing whatever we have to do. But we would rather not. Let's just do this, Governor Whitmer. I'm just asking you. Let's just come together for these kids, and let's put our pride aside. Let's put our differences aside, and let's just do this for these kids. I'm just asking you, I'm begging you to let's just come together as one and do this for these kids.
Now, the last 2 times you've organized a rally, it's produced pretty positive results. Do you feel like this is going to be a 3 in a row here?
I mean, I feel like it will be, because I feel like how can it not be with what we were able to pull off? And I just hope that Governor Whitmer can see that we're not trying to be against her. We're not trying to I was very adamant about keeping it kind and keeping what the kids were saying off of the politics, and we're just asking for her help. That's all. We don't want to try and be divisive with her. That's not our goal at all.
Now, as a parent, how did this whole thing affect you, this shutdown over the last few months?
Honestly, the parent side of me isn't really a factor right now, because my son, basketball's fun for him. It's not his passion. His was football. So I feel like a mom to 2,000 kids right now. No, I feel like a mom to 60,000 kids right now. And that's genuinely how I feel about these kids. I haven't even thought about my son through this whole thing, because he'll be fine. But these other kids are not going to be fine unless they get sports back. So I'm fighting for all of them, all across the board.
All right.